Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chef's Meal, where we talk about whatever and never and everything else in between.
Sean, are you ready, Sean? Now, rush hour in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chef's Meal. My name is Casey.
My name is Sean, and we're two chefs just going about our lives one finished plate at a time.
Now we talk about whatever and ever and everything else in between. Sean, did you notice that at the latter half of that intro turns into like a ghetto version of the Biggie song? Did you notice that?
Yeah. I know some guys gets a little funky.
Do you know where I got it from?
No, where'd you pull that from, bro?
I paid off $2 on a karaoke version.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
The karaoke version of Mr. Smalls' track is what you're hearing.
Okay.
And
I was like, it's a pretty industrious way to get instrumental.
It's like almost the same pitch, kind of, and then it's like slightly off. It's like you're almost 5'2", but you're 5'1", kind of. You know, it's like almost there, but not really.
So is that generally true of karaoke tracks? Like they're almost there? Like, is it just cheaper to do it that way than to get the real instrumental?
Nani?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think the way licensing works, so you need the master. So essentially, because we do it in our band too, right? So our song that we cover by Christina Aguilera, Gina in a Bottle, we technically put it out like for everybody to consume, but whatever it makes, Christina gets it and her company.
Okay.
Because of how the licensing works. Now, if I wanted to make money off of it, like literal money, I would have to ask the production house, I think it's Fox Recordings or something, of Christina, be like, hey, we would like to purchase licensing for your song. And they would give us half rights. I'm pretty sure that's how it's called. And then whatever then we make revenue, we would get some of it. So it'll be split between her and our band if we were to go that way. But I think we have to buy it. Like, I don't know how much that is. I would assume it's like my left nut.
Sounds like
it's her biggest hit, I think.
Sure. I mean, she's, proven that it is a hit, and you're gonna come behind it and offer your own interpretation. But it's a proven commodity, right? You start playing it at a gig, people are gonna, oh wow, okay, I know this.
Yeah,
and
it's like the Christina song. Vibe. We just call it the Christina song. That way, people are like, "Oh my god, no way, you're doing that song." Gotcha, now, Sean, question for you: What is your favorite country song?
Wow.
No pressure. Just it's okay.
I mean, I guess I would say "Achy Breaky Heart." That was the first thing that came to. I don't listen to country music. That was the first thing that came to mind. I mean, and then behind it would probably be that little Nas X song that came out earlier this year.
Oh, the Old Town Road.
Yeah. In fact, maybe Old Town. Like, I would want to listen to Old Town Road before "Achy Breaky Heart," but either way, Billy Ray Cyrus is, I guess, my favorite country artist by default.
The song comes into my brain every time. It's that the Friends in Low Places song.
It'll be new to me.
Yeah, I don't even want to sing it for you right now.
Okay, it's too early.
The lyrics makes me mad.
All right.
Because he just
what's the conceit of the song?
It's like this is just the way it's sung. It's like one of the most popular country songs ever. But it's it's what you call octave. So should I even sing it for you right now?
Okay,
I'm gonna sing it for you right now. Hold on, let me find it for you. Okay, all so right. You can see it on the screen. Let me pull it up so people can actually see it. You're looking at my desktop right now. So we ran through the song right here, "Friends in Low Places." It's called. Okay, Sean.
All right.
But when we get to the chorus, right here. It goes, 'cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues. Okay, that's all you get. That's all you get.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let it rock. It's 7:00 in the morning.
How do you feel about that?
I feel it is appropriately twangy for country music.
But I'm not even adding the twang, and it makes me do the twang.
Hey, he's got friends in low places.
Oh my God! Now,
also,
Sean,
I can't.
I love rocking the Trailblazers hat.
Yeah.
Are you cold? Are you sick?
All right, so I'm not cold. I'm not sick. I'm just representing for my team that's going through it right now.
Yeah.
We should be. Or I say we, like I'm on the team, but the team should be significantly better than they are, and they suffered some injuries earlier this season and late last season, and their defense is suffering for it. Yeah. They signed Carmelo Anthony to help score some buckets, but
wait, Carmelo did get traded, right?
Yeah, he's been traded a few times, and he was almost out of the NBA. Like no team picked him up.
He needs to quit.
No, he doesn't need to quit. He's still good.
What do you mean he doesn't? Yo, he just
don't quit on my team. Don't quit. Don't quit. Like he's still got something to offer to the game. Unfortunately, it's not defense, and that's what my team needs. But I'm happy to see him in the Trailblazer jersey.
But is he really though, Sean? How old is Carmelo? Hold up.
Carmelo's got it.
I'm gonna pull it up right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing a little bit right here. Pull it right here.
Mid-30s.
Carmelo Anthony.
He's got to be like 34.
American basketball
Let's see.
Player.
35. Okay, I was right there. He's still good. He's
35 years old.
Yeah, 35.
And I lied to you. I thought he was like 40. Damn.
Oh,
no. I was hating.
No. Yeah,
I was hating for a second. I'm sorry.
No,
sorry, Carmelo, I love you.
You can still get buckets. So we will take those buckets. We just need some defense from everyone on the Trailblazers. So hopefully they figure that out.
Goodness. So I have one little bit of a little news for you. We call this the Mon Chouchou News, ladies and gentlemen. I read this morning, and I'll bring it up to the big screen. I read this morning that Aldi, the supermarket, has a recall on raspberries because it might have hepatitis A.
Oh boy. Well, that's terrible, but I'm glad Aldi's, the supermarket chain, doesn't have a recall on cheap cereal, because that's cereal. That was the go-to tip for college students. Hit up Aldi for cheap cereal. Because cereal is, you can keep it in your dorm room, for a while, and it makes for breakfast and a midday snack and a midnight snack and breakfast again. You can and Aldi's used to be the spot with the cheapest breakfast cereal. So shout out to Aldi's.
Shout out to Aldi. There is an Aldi by me, actually, like maybe I want to say 6 blocks just down that way. We don't go to it because the farmers market is not next door, but a good block over. We'll just go to the farmers market because it's cheaper. It's literally one of the biggest farmers market here in Hackensack, New Jersey, and I love them. But their parking is horrible, like horrendous.
Horrible.
I said horrible. I can't talk.
It's fine. It's horrible and horrendous. Okay? It's horrible.
Horrible and horrendous. Hold up. Is that an actual word? Sean, I'm gonna coin one right now. Horrible.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Is there such a thing?
No. Nope. So I think you got it. You got to get
to
Urban Dictionary right now.
Hashtag horrible. Let's make it known. Okay. Just for you, Sean, because I know you know this. I do it a lot here at the house. Whenever my wife and I talk or converse, I like to compound words together to make it easier for me. Right?
Little portmanteaus.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Same exact thing. No matter what it is, and if I get to a thought, I will try to fuck them together. So it'll just be that one succinct word that kind of does the same thing. So Harimble will be added into their list. So if you guys dig that, hashtag
add it to your
Harimble.
lexicon.
Yeah. Hashtag Harimble into the chat. And let's get it going. But other than that, Sean, how was your week, man? The week is a little crazy. Let me preface with that.
The week has been very crazy. Very crazy. Again, you guys know our restaurant.
Sean needed a minute.
I do, man. It's a lot going on. Our restaurant is due to close December 21st. And oh my. The sound of those lasers are wow.
Is that salty of me? Is that petty of me?
It might be a little. Might
you
be
can
a little
say
bit.
it, Sean. It's all right. I love
look,
you.
man, I got
It's
checks
all
to
right.
get, bro. What are you doing? Yeah. So our restaurant's closing December 21st. You know, please stop by beforehand.
Yes.
But due to some recent news, some moving and shaking, the timeline of events has been significantly altered. So yeah.
That's what that means, ladies and gentlemen.
We're gonna make it through these next 2 weeks, together, and then see what that means for Rush Hour in an official capacity.
Yeah. Because there's a whole bit, not a whole bit of difference, but there will be some changes.
There will be some changes. We
are in not last week, but we are on the final week before it hits Thanksgiving, and then literally just about four complete weeks, and we are finally done. And how do I feel about it?
Some fries, motherfucker.
Oh my goodness, man.
That's how I feel about it.
That's how he feels.
I can't
That's
wait.
How he feels.
It's, I need some time to rest my head. And if you can actually see, Sean, can you see the lights in the back of me? Can you see?
I see. It looks like you got your Christmas lights up.
Can you? Right there.
Oh, look at you guys. Man, you're ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game.
I
gotta wait.
Caitlin goes, babe.
We took the Christmas lights off the wall and put them on the tree.
And I'm like, babe, what is going on? She's like, what? It was up last week. I was like, I didn't even say anything. I just want to say hi. So, ladies and gentlemen, our Christmas lights are up. The decors are up and ready to go. And actually, Sean, you should have gotten an invite. Also, I think I texted to you or on Facebook on anything. I throw a party yearly, like a Christmas kind of get together. Can we get the camera back to where it was? Thank you so much. God, technology nowadays, man. Jeez. And we are going to be partying December, I forget what date I'd actually put that in, but whatever, December something.
Okay.
We're gonna throw down that way. That's why all these are going to be up, and you can't really. I mean, I would show you. There's shit hanging on the ceiling already, and yeah, man, that's it's happening really quick. We skipped Thanksgiving altogether. We're not even gonna do Thanksgiving stuff.
Apparently not.
It's just Christmas stuff.
Just Christmas.
And did you know, fact, right now, or East Coast, I don't know anywhere else, 106.7 is blaring Christmas music.
Wow.
Right now. So if you need your fix, Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé every day, all day, on that channel right there. I know a lot of people are... I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday in the entire year. And actually, this year would be the first that I will be off Christmas in 14 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we've been in the kitchen. I've been in the kitchen 14 years strong, and every year, I'm always in the kitchen. Always. Today, or rather, this year is the first year that I'm not going to be in it, and I feel great.
Oh my goodness.
Like this is this doesn't say salty for a reason. I am a salty. You know what? I am just owning my name. Okay, Casey Salty Gonzalez. That's what it is. I'm a salty motherfucker. I know it. I don't know why. I'm just petty. I am salty. But to myself, I don't let anybody else hear it. I just internalize it and then say in a podcast, that way everybody can hear it later.
So they can hear it later. It's just preserved this for posterity. Perfect.
なぜですか?
Oh my God. Now, Sean,
Yes.
we are getting into that. We are getting into your little thing. Are you ready
I'm ready.
for Sean's? Is it coming through?
Yeah.
Sean's
Okay.
Tech Tuesday. Sean's Tech Tuesday.
Sean's Tech Tuesday. So here we go. Sean, I forgot. Here's what I had to do. Here, let me blow it up real quick onto the big screen. Because like if I'm playing it, see, here's the settings, right? And here's a live shout out to Voice Meter. I love you guys. Quick little plug-in. I had the compression down to 0. Compression just means taking your high peak of your level and your low peak and making it a little more equal. If I had it on 0, you can't hear the low rumble.
Okay.
So if I just had to, all I had to do is this, and it would have gone.
And
through.
now everything is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sean's Tech Tuesday. Sean, what you got for us, Sean?
Sean's Tech Tuesday. Well, you mentioned that you have your Christmas lights up, and I see them there in the background. So I guess it's officially time to kind of look back at some of the biggest releases, at least in terms of video games from this year, and maybe that can help some of our listeners pick out some cool gifts for loved ones.
For your loved ones.
For your loved ones, yeah.
I'm gonna make it official right now. You ready?
Okay. Yes.
I'm gonna make it official. Ready? Check it out.
What do you got? Hey, oh boy.
Let's go for it. Let's go for it, Sean.
Alrighty. So this is gonna be the last year with the current video game consoles. Next year, PlayStation 5 and Xbox, whatever it's gonna be called, it'll be out. So there's some pretty cool holiday bundles. The PlayStation bundle for this year comes with a copy of Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last of Us Remastered, and God of War for $199. Like that is an amazing deal.
The Black Friday deal?
That's the deal for this year. It's like that's a deal. That's 3 of the best games.
You get 5 controllers?
No. No, they're saying that the price of the controllers dropped to $39. If they were giving away,
I was like, yeah.
No, yeah. But the console comes with those 3 games. Like that is a deal.
Yo,
that's
I
a deal.
might pick up a controller, homie.
Yeah.
My controller's fucked up.
This is the time to do it. On the Xbox side, they have a few different bundles. Most of them are featuring like some of the newest releases. So one of them comes with Star Wars Jedi. Another one comes with Gears 5. Another one comes with NBA 2K20. And they start at as low as $149. Those don't come with games, and they kind of escalate up in price there. The Switch Holiday Bundle comes with Mario Kart 8 for $299, and Mario Kart is one of the most popular games in the world.
Period.
Nintendo's definitely they price their things so that they don't actually really drop in price. They kind of just like give you a game. So if you don't have a Switch or you're looking for something for like, the whole family, or you got a kid who's interested in video games, that's not a bad place to start. So yeah,
that's not bad for 200.
Yeah. It's not a bad place to start. I definitely would recommend if you're getting an Xbox or you have an Xbox, checking out Xbox Games Pass or PlayStation Now on a PlayStation. Both those services kind of work like Netflix, where like you subscribe for $10 a month and you get a selection of 100 games to play. They rotate in and out. You get a lot of the newest releases on Xbox that way. The PlayStation has a catalog of like 700 titles or something that goes all the way back to the PlayStation 3. So again, if like you are interested in video games but don't necessarily want to like buy a lot of them, I would definitely check out one of those services. And then as far as this year is concerned, like I made a quick list of some of the top titles to look out for when you're shopping.
Let's get into it. The top
All
titles.
right.
But Sean, do we get something though, Sean?
What do we get?
I don't know. Like, do we get like a prize for knowing them?
not one that I'm here. What we got? Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I had to do it. Sorry.
Okay.
Go on.
Sure. All right. So this is I won't say sequentially, but some of the titles that came out in the beginning of the year. So you have like Ace Combat 7, the Resident Evil 2 remake, Kingdom Hearts 3, Subnautica, Dead or Alive 6, Sekiro, The Division 2, Days Gone, Mortal Kombat 11, Super Mario Maker 2. And these are some of the games that came out, like I said, earlier in the year. So you'll probably see them on sale Black Friday for, $30, $40. Some of the games that came out later on in the year that I think you should check out. Obviously Madden and FIFA and NBA 2K20. Borderlands 3, which is Casey's game. He's always playing that and streaming that to Twitch. So check out his streams and YouTube if you want to, get some real good tips on how to play that game.
That's all I play right now. I don't even play all the other ones. Because I'm afraid if I... See, Sean, here's my problem. I had an issue when Black Ops 2 first got released.
Okay.
I love the game so much that when I get beat by little 2-year-olds, I would throw controllers to the window.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that, man.
Yeah. I rage so bad. Like I couldn't even explain it. My brother's like, yo, I think you should quit. I broke 6 controllers.
If it's eliciting that response, you probably should do something different. I mean, personally, like when I play video games, I don't play the ultra competitive modes just for that reason. Because it's like, I don't have a lot of free time. So in my free time that I can spend playing a video game, I just want to have a good time. And at the point in which like the game starts to feel like work or it's causing some stress, I'm just like, this ain't worth it.
No.
But if you're also the type to break some controllers, they are on sale for Black Friday. So
$39.99.
$39.99. Get in there.
Hey. I mean, I need to get one. Sean, I'm gonna show you right now. This is the original. Can everybody see this? Let me pull up into the big screen. This is the original Destiny bundle from 5 years ago. Okay. There's no grip. This is just plastic. Right here. Yeah. This the left trigger, this one, it doesn't work. I have to like mini press it down a little bit and then move it for it to work.
Yeah, go buy yourself a new controller, Casey.
I'm gonna throw it out.
Yeah, it's time, man. It's time.
How many controllers do you have?
Right now I have 2. Cause I mean, what I would do is, me, like I had a PlayStation 4 and then I got a Slim and then a Pro. So every time I would move to a different console, I would trade the old ones back in. And then whenever like the new, like these controllers, they always go on sale around the same time, I would trade one back in to offset, just to kind of have like a fresh controller. And then I have right here a little Minecraft.
Wow, check that out. Hold on, let me blow that up here. What the hell's going on?
So it's the Minecraft pig.
Wow.
Xbox
That's
controller.
pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
And on the back, it has a little pigtail. But this one I don't use very often, but it's over here by the computer just in case.
There you go.
All right. So let's see. Let me round off the rest of the list of games I think you should check out from that came out this year. So F1 2019, Crash Nitro Racing, Wolfenstein: The Young Blood, Control, Control is really, really cool. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Casey, since you got like a really dope computer, that's a game you need to check out on your new video
Control.
card. For sure. It's got all the ray tracing and all that stuff. So I said, Borderlands, Gears 5, The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening for the Switch.
Wait, isn't the Control the bootleg fucking like X-Men thing?
Well, it's not bootleg, but yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah. It's like a game about a special agent in some paranormal FBI like agency, and some curious goings on have happened at the actual physical agency, and she's going there to unravel the mystery.
I don't know why I called you bootleg X-Men, but I always thought.
No, but I get you.
She kind of looked like Jean Grey for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, from what I understand, the character has like paranormal powers that would be similar to what an X-Men would probably have. So bootleg, okay. But yeah, I'm telling you to check that out.
Gotcha. If you were an X-Men, which one would you be?
Wow.
Out of the entire catalog, who would you be?
Entire catalog. Oh, I got my answer. So there was a Brazilian X-Men, and his name was Sunspot.
Sunspot.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it. Hold on.
Yeah. So he was like a Brazilian tech millionaire, and that dude derived his powers from solar energy and could like kind of focus it, So
is it this guy right here?
That's it, Sunspot. That's the dude.
Oh, never heard of it. Damn, my bad.
Yeah. That's a deep cut.
I'm more mainstream though. My favorite dude of all time, this bastard.
The Juggernaut.
Yeah, because he is Salty Crag too. That's what it is. Right, yeah, but if you can remember, Capcom, Street Fighter vs. Capcom 2, when you can unlock Juggernaut, or rather, I don't think you can unlock him. He's just like an extra.
Yeah.
He fills up like 90% of the screen.
Yeah.
And he will just pummel through.
You can play as him in some of the other games. But yeah, Juggernaut's a beast. Appropriately.
Juggernaut is a beast. Love Juggernaut. All right, okay. Heard Sunspot, heard Juggernaut.
Yeah, Sunspot. I guess filling out the end of the list. I'd recommend The Outer World if you're into RPGs. Vampire. Death Stranding looks amazing.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order just came out, and that looks like it could be fun. Call of Duty Modern Warfare is probably one of the biggest games to come out at this part of the year. And then for the Nintendo Switch, I'd say check out Luigi's Mansion, Mario and Sonic at the Olympics Tokyo, Pokemon Sword and Shield. And those would be some of the games. Oh, and it is a port of Overwatch that came to Switch that I would say might be interesting. And it's probably going to be cheap for Black Friday. So those are the games I would say check out this year.
I've actually been watching Death Stranding on Switch just to kind of see how it's playing, and Outer Worlds. Actually, my brother just finished it, so if anything, I can just literally get it from him, and I'll play the Outer Worlds myself. But it's on PS4 though; it's not on PC, so I can't turn on the ray tracing. But this one looks ridiculous. Death Stranding. Let's just blow it out real quick. Essentially, he is a drug mule. That's what it is. At that point in time, he transports mules, drugs in forms of whatever. They typically don't know what the hell it is, but the one that you will see on any of the trailers is the little babies. So they transport little babies to and fro. I don't want to spoil any more than that, but it's like, I feel like I don't even need to play it anymore because I've seen so many people play it, and they do like the whole gameplay experience. For me, that's enough, because I think if I play it, I will down like 200 hours on it because it's an RPG.
See,
that's like my favorite type of game.
That game too is like, from what I've read, everyone is saying that like, all right, you've got to make it through the first 5 or 6 hours before it starts to open up and become the game that it actually is. Personally, I don't have 5 or 6 hours to wait to enjoy something.
Sean
you know,
needs
it's
it
just
in a second. Sean needs it like now.
it's not that it's gotta be in a second. It's just, you know, that's time that I could be spending doing anything else. So, but hey, if I was like 14 or 15, and you know what I'm saying, at the point in your life where you have like more time and responsibility, sure, I'd throw myself right into it. So, but it looks cool.
Yeah,
it looks cool. So, yeah, if you pick it up, you know, I'll definitely check out your streams.
Mm-hmm.
But
by
that's
Kojima
that's
himself,
a game,
man.
Yeah, that dude, Hideo Kojima is no one makes video games like that guy.
No, he does not.
And this is one of the few times where like literally Sony just cut him a check to make whatever he wanted. And apparently it's a game where you transport products back and forth across America.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
He's 61.
Yeah, that dude's been doing it for a while, man. He's been doing it for a while. I mean, Metal Gear games came out in the early 80s.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about Metal Gear, man. Oh my god. So like,
that dude's been doing it. His
favorite games
his
ever.
career is you know, his legacy is stamped on the video game industry.
Mm-hmm.
And always curious to see what he puts out. And again, this game is about transporting boxes on the surface, but I'm sure again it's significantly deeper than that when it comes to the story and the motivations to move whatever you're moving across the country there.
Mm-hmm.
But
and it's a 50-hour gameplay run through, like just to and fro, just kind of blaring. That's just, you know, going straight. That's not divert. I'm assuming, because I know how he makes game, there's gonna be a ton of side quests, ton of side stuff that you can do.
Sure.
And easily 100 if you were to play this. Yeah, I don't want to buy it. I'm gonna.
It could be the game that you know, one of our listeners sinks their teeth into for the next coming months. But yeah, this has been a very, very good year for video games, and the benefit of it being like the last year before new stuff comes out is everything before it is cheaper. So again, you can use a service like Game Pass or PlayStation Now to get in for $10 or so to check out some stuff, or you can hit up your video game store of choice and build a library for, you know, relatively cheap. That's full of quality
Sean,
titles.
what are some games that you are currently playing that you would recommend to somebody?
All right, so obviously since I've had the baby, my habits have changed significantly. So I pretty much just play NBA 2K when I get a chance, because I can just pause it. You know, like I can just stop it. The game's there. There are no stakes. You know, if I need to turn it off and handle what I got to handle, whatever, it doesn't matter. I still play Overwatch. That's like my game of this generation. Like,
yeah, man, Overwatch is awesome.
Yeah, Overwatch is, and again, it's another one too where like I'm not playing competitive. If I got 10 minutes,
but are you really though, Sean?
I mean, I still try to help my team win, but I'm not trying to be a professional or anything. You know what I mean?
There's a difference. I got it.
Yeah, it's a big difference, because again, like there, you know, I'd like to have fun playing the game, but obviously there's significantly things that are more important. So I'm playing that. I downloaded the Outer Worlds, and hopefully, I'll get to try that out. You know, it's on Games Pass, and again, that's what I was going to say for everyone. Like, since I don't have the time or, you know, the money to spend on video games like I would have in the past, for like $10 a month, whatever, like that's the cost of 2 games a year.
Yeah, and
I got a library of hundreds of games to choose from.
All of it that you haven't had the chance to play.
Right. I can at least see what this game is about, and if you want to continue with it, you continue. If not, turn it off. You go on about your business. So
it's so, oh man, technology nowadays, man, it's so good. Yeah, I never thought of it like that, because I've always purchased games to have it, you know, because that's always the thing. But streaming service like Steam or Games Pass, I think it's the future. I think it's cheaper.
The future. It's cheaper, and also like again, you buy a game for $60 or $40, you beat it, and then what? It becomes a a relic on your shelf or on your hard drive, right? Like, I mean, sometimes you come back to it, but other times you don't. So again, people used to buy DVDs and Blu-rays all the time, and now you just stream it on Netflix, right? You get the same.
Hey, fair point.
So that's the future of video games, and a way to experience them in the same fidelity for a slightly cheaper experience.
Now, is that your salty take on it, Sean?
That is my salty take. That's my seasoning salt. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
you guys gotta understand all these production. Like, I never know what the new production drops are gonna be, so you get my reaction in real time. I'm like, oh, okay.
Because I think that's the whole beauty of it, right? See, if this is for all the listeners, Sean and I are actually on Skype. We are talking to and fro because one, him and I have a really cool rapport together. We just gel together. We are left and right assholes, pretty much, kind of smacked into it. We kind of think the same, so it's great, right? But if we were to just kind of shut it off, like we can't see each other, you then kind of try to picture it, but it's not the same. So this makes it happen, and also the production and the sound drops. But Sean, do you get? We get the cool awards coming in.
Yes.
Give me one game that rules them all this year.
Wow, the one game that rules. Did it have to
one
come
game
out
that
this year?
rules it all? Now, besides the major ones, we can't say League of Legends. We can't say Overwatch.
Okay, I would say the one game that came out this year that rules them all, probably Apex Legends.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, like, again, it's free, it's high quality, it's on everything, and that's it. Like, it's a battle royale type of game, and if you don't know what those are, pretty much you or a team are kind of dropped into like a combat scenario against up to 100 players or maybe 30 teams or whatever have you, and you're just trying to survive till the end. And those types of games have become really, really popular with like PUBG and Fortnite coming out a few years ago. And this year's Apex Legends, which came out in February, is
was
one
it
of the more
February?
popular. Yeah,
I thought it was summer.
No.
Wow, it's February. Damn.
Like, there's so much stuff came out this year that like I had to look at the list and go, oh yeah, Ace Combat came out in January.
Ace Combat, yeah, that I knew.
But yeah, Apex came out in February, like the end of February. So yeah, and it's had an immediate impact on
the gaming community. Yeah.
So I would say that's it. And then if not that, then probably like Borderlands 3 was super duper popular.
Super popular. That's the one I was gonna suggest. That's the one I'm currently playing. One, because I'm a really a long time fan of the Borderlands series. Played one all the way up to its current on PC actually back then, and then switched to Xbox and then PS4, and then now I'm back into PC because I didn't know, Sean, how amazing the PC world is. It's
man. Yeah, it's a higher.
It's like a
fidelity,
world of difference.
Everything. I mean, you gotta spend the money to get the benefit. But if you have, if you got the hardware, then like all that stuff is significantly better.
Ray tracing is ridiculous. For people that don't know what ray tracing is, it just makes the shadows and the dynamic range as if you went to a dark room, you can kind of see little specks of everything. Kind of, they try to mimic it in game, real time, as if it was actually happening in real life. So ray tracing allows you to kind of see all those finer details like you wouldn't see otherwise on video games. It would just be cleared out black or no light at all. This one will emulate what your eye is actually seeing in real life, which is kind of scary because it makes it a little too real. But it is phenomenal to experience it in game that can handle it, and also on a 4K screen that you can see all the details, and that makes it all possible altogether. But other than that, Sean, what else? What do you want to?
Breathe, my dude.
Okay, so I don't know what it is. I think I need to go to the doctor.
Probably.
No, seriously.
While that health insurance is still good.
I have it. Okay, I want to look this up. Do you know? Okay, I'm gonna ask you. Do you know if it's healthy to have phlegm for like 2 months?
No.
No, right? That seems weird.
No,
it's all like all the time, like right here. I just have phlegm the entire fucking time. It's like, I don't know. It's like grape jelly, just being just down there. You know what I'm saying? Grape jelly?
Because that's not good. You coughing up grape jelly, you need to turn this podcast off and walk over to medical, man.
I know. But like, I can't even go to it first because I have to go to court again in a couple weeks to finally pay that, or to for that ticket that I accrued the other day for merging. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, so here's the thing. One pro tip, okay? If you see a pulled over car and there's lights, you're supposed to slow down as much as you can, transfer over to the next lane. That way it gives them enough space. That's my pro tip for you for life. Okay, this is a law. I knew it. It just so happened that I didn't do it quick enough and they pulled me over and I got a ticket for it. Okay? Do your due diligence. Make sure you pay attention better. This is me talking to myself, actually. I'm just telling this to me so I don't fucking do it again.
Work it out.
Because tickets are expensive. Tickets are expensive, man. I get at least 3 tickets a year. I don't know why. They just don't like me, Sean. They see me roll and hey, I need that drop. I'm going to make it right now.
Can't wait to hear the karaoke version of that next week.
Oh man, that would be great. That'd be awesome. Oh my goodness. So like, I just want to mention hashtag Coremble. Well, I'm gonna use it in store today. I'm gonna make everybody use it with me, and we're gonna hashtag how to do it soon. And then a couple other things as we're kind of closing. There is a quick skit that will be out that involves my like sort of bare bones crew at the restaurant right now, as we're gonna call it Tony Hawk Pro Kitchen 2. a little bit of a play on words. I think everybody will kind of dig it. A nod to video games of past, aka Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, which is legendary. 1 and 2 is like my favorite.
Yeah, they're classic.
And this is what I have for that, Sean.
This is the greatest answer I've ever heard.
I love Steve Harvey. Sean, any last thoughts, Sean?
Yeah. I mean, I have a final tip.
Okay, final tip. That's what I meant. Final tip.
Yeah. So, obviously we live in a dynamic, socially connected world through social media. I think it's very, very, very important to realize that, like, however you're representing yourself on those social networks kind of lives forever. Mm-hmm. So, just be very, very conscious of that. And I'm not saying that from like anything negative that specifically happened to me or anyone that I know, but I just think that like people use those platforms to kind of say anything because they're given the freedom to do so, but they don't really think about like what long-term impact that's going to make for themselves or the people around them or their future business prospects. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying to censor yourself. I'm just saying to be mindful of what you're, how you're representing yourself or maybe organizations or, things that you're a part of. Mm-hmm. Because unfortunately or fortunately, your brand is your legacy. And it's important to maintain the integrity of that. At least I think so. So
I think the best way to put that into practice, Reddit. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Reddit or Twitter.
Oh boy.
It will,
or if you just want to be salty out there, just keep a few burner accounts and do it. But just remember to log out of them, I guess. But your brand is your brand, so protect it.
In the same token as your brand, Chef's Meal airs every Tuesday with Sean and myself, and Thursdays where we do food related things. Now, we didn't cover anything food today. We will make sure to cover next week, as it is Thanksgiving week. I know everybody's excited. I'm excited. I've already purchased everything. I have the turkey in the freezer. It's been chilling there for about 3 days now, and it's just a turkey breast. It's 3 pounds of meat, and it's huge. It's like that big. It's bananas. Can you imagine a 3-pound tit? It's pretty heavy. I have all the sauces, all the stuffing mixes. I have the veggies ready that can sit dry. The only ones I'm gonna get next week are a little bit more potatoes, maybe a little more onions. That is called a mirepoix, just for a little chefy term. I'm pretty sure people know what mirepoix is, but if you don't know,
you can't explain.
If you don't know, it is celery, onions, and oh god, am I having a brain fart right now? Carrot, thank you. God, I was like the orange one, the orange one. That is called a mirepoix mix that typically goes into stock in the kitchen. So hey, can you make the mirepoix? That's what that is. That is what I'll be getting soon for the stuffing mix. That's already pre-made. And I got the bag one. I'm not doing the regular one because fuck that. Not doing it. It takes forever. You don't
want to explain how to make a stuffing from scratch.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying you got to do it right now.
No, I got it. I'll make it succinct. Okay. Here we go. Take day-old bread, whatever bread you want. Okay. Cut it into cubes, about 1 inch thick or whatever, however you want to do it. Or you can just peel it, however suits your fancy. It doesn't matter. You then take your mirepoix mix, which is celery, onions, and carrots that you've already have been boiling and stewed or sauteed, however you see it. Stuff it into the turkey. So in steps: bread, mirepoix mix, bread, mirepoix mix, bread, mirepoix mix, until you stuff the damn turkey to high hell, and then stick that into the oven. That essentially is your stuffing mix. That's like the bare bones stuffing mix. How I do it is I make the batch of the mirepoix, meaning I'll saute a little mix of it. Get the instant bread mix, stuffing mix. I think it's just add water to that. It's like a chia pet. You just kind of add water and it just grows kind of. You add that and you add your mirepoix mix to it. And then ta-da, it takes like 15 minutes instead of 3 hours. And I'm really happy about it. How do you make your stuffing, Sean?
Other people make stuffing for me. But I was going to ask you a legit question. So I've never actually made box stuffing, and we actually have box stuffing to make this year because I'm trying to scale it down because I'm not going to be cooking for as many people.
Which one did you get?
To you is the stovetop, because if you're gonna the box one, you get the box one. I know it says to use water, but would you use like a chicken stock or a beef stock for more flavor, chef?
Chicken stock. Okay, so if I were, here's how I would really do it, or rather the more explanation one, right? I would heat up chicken stock. You can buy that anywhere, like the pint or the quart container. Heat that up. A little knob of butter goes a long way. Literally just a smidgen. It'll give you the cream flavor altogether. The mirepoix, after you've sauteed, meaning you put it into a pan, a little bit of heat, medium dice. You don't have to go crazy. Just a rough chop will give you. You add that into the stock, and I'm pretty sure it's like 1 cup to 2 cups of the stuffing mix. Like 1 cup of liquid, 2 cups of the stuffing mix. And make sure that the water is hot, and you're just gonna dump the stuffing in it and mix. And that's it. It will be done. Yeah, it's pretty simple.
It's pretty simple.
You can fuck it up in 2 seconds if it's too much water. So you can always add more. Don't add all of it. And then you're like, it's soup. And my light killed out. It is okay.
Did you guys do, because our restaurant was always closed for Thanksgiving, but some of the other restaurants in our company that were open, they did do their stuffing in a similar fashion with chicken stock, but they also put ground pork, like ground Italian pork sausage in it
to give it oomph.
Yeah,
you don't have to.
I don't know, some density and some different flavors.
You can, but I think it's overrated.
No, I got you. I see you there. It's flavorful, but I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna do that. Obviously when you're cooking, you want to make sure that everyone is comfortable, and if there are some people that don't eat pork, and then you just stuff your bird with pork, like
you wanna give them something different though. Use beef stock instead.
Okay.
It'll give you that mouthfeel that you're missing with the added pork sort of into the stock. So use beef base instead of chicken base, and that will kind of suffice you into that. Because I know a lot of people are pork aversion because you are heretics. I love pork.
Tell me how you feel, Chef Salty.
That's how I feel. And you know how I feel about that? I got that from a Jerry Springer episode, low key.
Nice.
Like, you know how they're like, that's not her baby. Oh, that's exactly where that was from. I don't know what episode, but Jerry Springer, I love you. Episode. I pulled it directly from your episode. Okay. Let's just go to the Pork and Wine on YouTube, Chef Salty Pork Podcast. You can find all the stuff there. You can hit up Sean on Metricard X on Twitter, down that way. He does reply. I don't use Twitter, so it's a lost cause for you if you were.
I love your feedback, and we've been getting some recently. So, we're listening to all of your suggestions and trying to kind of fold them into the show, as we can. So thanks a lot for everyone who's, offered some real critique and criticism.
Yeah, man. There's nothing else that I crave more, especially in the kitchen. It's like, how does this taste? Does it need more salt? Could you use a little bit more of this? Could it use a little bit more sauce? Does it need to be a little more wet? Does it need to be a little more dry? That feedback is so crucial because that allows me to know what you want to consume. Same exact thing in a podcast, same exact as we do everything else. But you can find all the good stuff right there. AskChefSalty@gmail.com. Let us know in the description below. Any thoughts, anything you want to talk tech, talk to Sean. You want to talk food, you can message the both of us there. Whatever suits your fancy, we'll give you anything. And also on patreon.com/porkandwine. Let's blow it up into the big screen right here real quick. Let me type it in. Hold on. There we go. It will find you all the extra tidbits, just meaning that this is extra content online. Hey, look, you can actually see I think they changed it. I think they heard me say that it was
a little mosaic of some of the video content that we put out there.
Because before it looked like porn. I think they heard me, Sean, which is good. There you go. You can actually see Sean and myself. Our bonus episodes actually there first. For a smaller subscription fee of $1 or $2 per month, we'll give you all that content for free, and that just helps Sean and I do the productions, do the background work, do the research. Any of this that you're watching right now took a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, and quite a bit of some cash kind of to make it happen. So all that will go right back to us, and then also to our future offsprings, aka Little Brooke. For sure.
Thanks, Uncle Casey.
Yeah, so it will go directly to Brooke. Make sure you guys pay for her college. This is what I should just start the college fund for Brooke right now. Like I don't care. All the Patreon stuff goes to Brooke, in a little bit. So if you guys want to support that, head out to Sean and go patreon.com/pork1. So that's what the extra tidbits means. You get extra content, and also you can't see this anywhere else. This will be first. I also post our actual kitchen tickets. It seems like I have a problem with TH sounds, Sean. I just have it bumbles in my head like horrembo.
Just too salty. That's the problem. Drink some more water, my dude.
You will see it here first. See here. Here's a ticket. Something stupid like that happened in a restaurant. And then you can find the actual podcast everywhere else. Chef Salty Pork on Apple, on Spotify, everywhere else. And then also bonus episodes on Launchpad DM that also syncs with Patreon first. So other than that, Sean, any final thoughts?
Nah, I think my tip from before is what I want to leave the people with. Again, it's like you realize that you are leaving a digital footprint, and respect that. So that's my tip for everybody.
Other than that,
Peace out, internet.